Breastfeeding is definitely a challenge, I would say, but it's a very rewarding challenge. The experiences of, with both my children have initially been quite difficult, but it works itself out, and I've actually really enjoyed it.
Breastfeeding was totally different to how I imagined it would be. It was actually a real shock to the system, and I remember sort of being quite taken up by actually giving birth and the whole process of giving birth, then really contemplating how difficult breastfeeding would be. Got there in the end, and we pushed through, but it took a lot of perseverance, and if I hadn't had a strong network around me after he'd been born, I would have found it quite hard to continue, I think. But luckily I had lots of love and support from my family and loads of help from the midwives at St Michael's, so that was good.
It was a period where Ted was having a growth spurt around 16 weeks, and he was kind of waking up every hour and a half, and I was feeding him to get him back to sleep, because otherwise he'd cry, and they'd tell you not to sort of feed your baby to sleep, but it seemed to be the only option, and he was getting comfort from that. So I did get to a point, I think, around when he was sort of 16 weeks, I think, I'm not sure if I can keep doing this, and Dad might need to help with bottles. It was a bit tricky, but he outgrew that little growth spurt and has gone back to sort of normal feeding through the night, so
great.
Back on track.